In my life, I'm just always looking for the next theme, and and I sort of collect themes constantly, stick them up my sleeve for whenever I might need them. Before I started work on this, we watched Blade Runner, which is just an absolutely incredible movie. Watched it again. I mean, I've seen it sort of several times through my life. And then when I was starting to think about the theme for this winter, it was just sort of like, oh my gosh, that would just make such a great collection. So it all just, yeah, basically all built from the Blade Runner movie. As far as broader inspiration goes, I think that I'm always looking for a balance to sort of have extremes or counterpoints in my collections. And one of the things I loved about Blade Runner is that it's, on the one hand, it's quite futuristic, it's, you know, set in the future, but then it's also got this really great film noir sort of vibe that's sort of 40s, and it's about robots, but it's incredibly romantic, and so it's that perfect sort of mashup of extremes that I'm always looking for. It's certainly, I feel like it's a really true Kate Sylvester collection in that it's got really gorgeous colour and it's about classic pieces and making them feel new and contemporary. So it's really, it's a real Kate Sylvester collection, but I love what I love in Blade Runner, again, it's sort of futuristic, but it's actually like a very old kind of retro version of what the future would be, and I worked very hard at bringing that feeling into the collection too. The fabrics themselves, we've got some really great lurexes coming through, which I absolutely love, and they really work in this collection. We've got sequins, and then we've got a very gorgeous, what we call our satellite lace. It's very stunning and real, and so I love it that it's a very modern take on our lace. I mean, you'll always find a lace in the Kate Sylvester collection. The theme, you know, as I said, it's futuristic, but it's also incredibly romantic. The character Rachel is very much the film noir, the sort of 40s noir side of the movie, so there's a real strong element of this 40s sort of tailoring coming through, and there's quite kind of, yeah, what I think of as dramatic, very feminine 40s silhouettes. And because I'm always obsessed with menswear, we couldn't get past the Deckard's jacket, so that references strongly in the collection as well. So the city lights print there is the whole movie really it's raining the whole time, and it's this incredibly urban world of neon lights in the rain, and so basically we created the print to feel like the city lights. I feel with Kate Sylvester collections, we evolve rather than there's never an all change completely from season to season. It's not about, oh my God, something completely new and going off on random tangents. It's always about building the collection and moving forward slowly, and so I guess it's just a gentle progression. I always think that the collections work on two levels, and that with the concept, that brings in the new, but then there's also this fact that it's always, in Kate Sylvester collections, there's always the tailoring, because I'm obsessed with suiting. There's always print and building on the colour work, so you can always see our sort of signature references there, and then what's great is the theme allows us to take those signatures and do something new with them. 2 weeks from the show, we're pretty calm, calmly excited, is that, and that I'm really happy with how it's all looking. For the soundtrack, it's always because my partner Wayne and I, we love music, and the music for the shows is always a part of it that we really, really love. So we do it just because we really love doing it. If you haven't seen the movie, you need to go and watch it because it's beautiful.